Shalom. I want to start by giving all praise to Yahweh, Ba'asham Yahushai, Wa'aru Kakudash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone for teaching the scriptures, among other things. And salutations to all your Akiram across the earth for doing this work in sincerity and in truth. So with that, I'm going to say Shalom. So I want to go into this article, and cut with a couple of scriptures, cut this whole idea up that a lot of dumbass Christians and a lot of other stupid people, they really believe that those imposters, those rats, those Jewish people are the real children of Israel, why the scriptures are very clear and easily cut this whole idea out. So I'm just going to read in the article. The article, it was very pleasant when I saw this article, really enjoyed the story. So it's from NOS, which is a major news platform here in Holland, also public television network and radio and whatever. So Dutch support for Israel is crumbling, and this Amsterdam football team is noticing this. The Maccabi footballers do not dare to play without police officers present. Just like Muslims, Jews also feel less safe. It's Jewish, they are not the real ones. Always also feel less safe in the Netherlands since the war between Israel and Hamas. And you can watch the clip. In the clip, but you can look it up for yourself. So in the clip, then they speak about, that they at first didn't want to start, and lately they start this tournament or whatever that was, or normal soccer match, But they didn't want to start it at the beginning because they didn't feel safe, And right there, already you can cut these devils up, because the scriptures are very clear. It's talking about that when the children of Israel is gonna be in the land of Israel by the hand of the Most High, not by the I said it, not by soldiers, not by airplanes flying in and all that, having all these missile defense systems and all that shit going on, No. Scriptures are very clear, by the hand of the Most High. And the real children of Israel are the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and the so-called Indianos. Not these Godaraks. They are the head tribes of Esau, the so-called white people. The Amalekites, that's their true nationality. And they're going to get it, man. That's why, and the Most High has a sense of humor, So they took our land, and pretend to be us, And which is funny, ever since the first day that they set foot there, there's not one day of peace for them, Which is beautiful. And don't get me wrong, I'll give a fuck about the Palestinians also, because they are also against us. Both of them are our enemies. All the heathens are our enemies. Matter of fact, let me jump to the book of Second Maccabees real quick. That will show you, There is not one nation that didn't profit from the fact that we are at the bottom, or how you say that? Didn't profit from the fact that we are at the bottom or had us in captivity. This is the book of First Maccabees, chapter 2 and verse 10. What nation had not had a part in her kingdom and gotten of her spoils? So that's very clear. Name one nation that isn't profiting until this day from we being at the bottom, or had us in captivity, or still be treating us as shit. All those nations, they got a name for us, And of course, it's part of the curses, but it shows you also the hatred that they have within them, But things are about to change. It's beautiful to see these Godarats suffering, man. It's beautiful to see, man. And back like years ago, everybody would support them, But now you see in Holland, a lot of hatred towards them is growing, It's beautiful to see, man. You had a small village here in Holland, which called Urk. And, at the town hall, they put this flags for this Godarok, with the so-called David star on it, Say so-called because it got nothing to do with us, It's two pyramids, down and upwards. That if you look at it, and how do you say that? So they had at the city town hall, they had these flags hanging. So the same night when they put down the flags, the probably the youth, Urk, because they also were going heavily against the C-19 rules and stuff, putting test centers to fire and stuff like that, And those are people, it's in the region, it's in the Bible Belt. So those are religious people. So that shows you they are even against these imposters, you know. It's beautiful to see. So the same night when they had those flags hanging at the city, on the same nights they took those flags down and burned them, you know. That's beautiful. So yeah. So let me just jump into the book of Isaiah. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 60 and verse 10. And the sons of strangers shall build up thy walls, and their kings shall minister unto thee. And minister means to serve. For in my wrath I smote thee, but in my favor have I had mercy on thee. So the sons of strangers shall build thy walls. Is that something that happened over there? No, they be building everything by themselves, and of course they use cheap labor and whatever, you know. But when we gonna take the kingdom, you know, and establish and take this kingdom and establish the kingdom of Yahweh Basham Yahushua here on earth, we will not put one brick on top of another. We're not gonna build the kingdoms with our hands. No, y'all heathens gonna build our kingdom. That is how it's going to be. So already right there already it cuts them. And it's nothing that people ain't going to give it to us. We're going to take it, and we're going to take this whole world, and all your heathen is going to be under us. And the scriptures are very clear about it. And you see that's not going on with these devils, you know. Everything that's going on is, oh, that's anti-Semitic, you know. On all this bullshit, you know. They have to implement all kind of rules and this and that. You cannot say this, you cannot say that. So I'm very curious if these videos will stay on, you know, because YouTube, you know, be ready to take this down because they don't want the truth, you know. They want to hide the truth. Well, like the scripture said in the book of Corinthians, you know, we can do nothing against the truth but for the truth, you know. So even by taking down the videos is still part of this prophecy because there's gonna be a day that this word of Yahweh Basham Yahushua is not gonna be heard anymore. So like I said before, and I'll be saying it many times, this is the time to come back to Yahweh Basham Yahushai. Because when you're too late, you're too late. Like in the days of Noah, when the door is closed, it's game over. It's game over. And the majority of our people and a lot of y'all heathens, y'all gonna suffer it the hard way. And all y'all heathens are going in hardcore slavery, thus said the Bible, you know. Hey, revenge is a sweet thing, so enjoy your shit. Go on with your bullshit, you know. Also, your proud ass females, you know, with children from men of the Lord, you know, you want to talk all that shit, do all that shit, you know. Use Esau as a whooping stick, you know. Yeah, of course, we have to suffer it. But you got to keep in mind the day of suffering for you is around the corner. That sweet revenge is around the corner. The last laugh is the best laugh. So you might be laughing now, having the ball, doing all that shit that you want while you're feeling Esau protecting you. But the protection soon will be gone. And then you're going to pay for your wickedness, and it's going to be perfect, you know. Y'all going to suffer to the fullest. And Yahweh it won't be too long, man. So back to the book of Isaiah, chapter 60 and verse 11. Therefore thy gates shall be open constantly. Oh, if you look at those people, those borders are heavily guarded, you know. So it's talked about your gates shall be open constantly because everybody gonna bring all their goods towards us. That's what the Bible said. You know, not you be guiding your borders. You know, every suspicious move that you see, you have to shoot at people. You know, you have to be on alert day and night. That's not according to the scriptures. Therefore thy gates shall be open continually, they shall not be shut day nor night, that when that men may bring unto thee the forces of the Gentiles, and that their kings may be brought. Yeah, because we all gonna own your people. The book of Psalms said, I shall give you the heathens for thy inheritance. Matter of fact, let me grab that real quick. Let me see, the book of Psalms chapter 2. The book of Psalms, chapter 2 and verse 8. Ask of me, and I shall give thee the heathens for thy inheritance, and the uttermost parts of the earth for thy possessions. And this is what we're going to have. Thou shalt break them with a rod of iron, thou shalt dash them in pieces like a potter vessels. So this is your future of all your motherfucking heathens. Yes. It's the book of Isaiah and chapter 60 verse 12. For the nation and kingdom that will not serve thee shall perish. Is this going on right now? No, people are standing against you, and you can do shit by, freezing somebody, like with Kanye Pest, freezing people's bank account and this and that, try to blackball people, those are the only things that you can do, But you have no power because y'all Basham Yahusha is not down with you because y'all fake, y'all faking the funk, Y'all are not the people of Yasharallah. No, you're a bunch of imposters, You're a bunch of Edomites. Y'all gonna suffer for it, man. For the nation and kingdom that will not serve thee shall perish. Yeah, those nations shall be utterly wasted. The glory of Lebanon shall come unto thee, the fir tree, the pine tree, and the box together, the beauty of the place of my sanctuary, and I will make the place of my feet glorious, because the earth is the Most High's footstool. So the earth is going to be beautiful. Look how the earth is suffering. The water is polluted, the air is polluted, they fucking with the food, GMO food, everything polluted, using all kinds of messed up pesticides, giving people all kinds of diseases, that's the state of this world nowadays. No, that's not how it's supposed to be, and that's not how it's going to be when the children of Israel is going to be. When the kingdom of Yahweh Basham Yahushua, the kingdom of Yasharallah is going to be established here on earth, everything is going to be perfect and beautiful, Animals will no longer suffer under these devils, man. Let me see. Verse 14. The son also of them that afflict thee shall come bending unto thee, and all they that despise thee shall bow themselves down at the soles of thy feet, and they shall call thee the city of the Lord, the Zion of the Holy One of Israel. Yeah. Everybody gonna realize that we are the children of Israel, and they're gonna be under us and serve us with fear and trembling. Whereas thou hast been forsaken and hated, so that no man went through thee, I will make thee an eternal excellency, a joy of many generations, because we're gonna, in the kingdom of Yasharallah is gonna be forever. Y'all have your rulership, whether it be 1,000 years, 2,000 years, 3,000 years, doesn't matter. There's an end coming to your rulership. But when we gonna establish the kingdom of Yahweh Basham Yahushua, when Yahushua is gonna come back, and this kingdom's gonna be built here on this planet Earth, it's gonna last forever. Yahweh is gonna be under us forever, and your so-called white people, your Edomites, gonna be exterminated after 1,000 years of hardcore slavery. Thus said the Bible, and that's a beautiful thing to look forward to, man. Very beautiful. And all Yahweh is gonna be under us forever, man. So-called Chinese, your Arabs, your Japanese, your Hamites, all y'all motherfuckers, your coolies, all y'all gonna be under us forever, man. Forever, 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 ever, ever, man. And that's a beautiful thing to look forward to. Whereas thou hast been forsaken and hated, so that no man went through thee, I will make thee an eternal excellency, a joy of many generations. Thou shalt also suck the milk of the Gentiles, and shalt suck the breast of kings, and thou shalt know that I, Yahweh, am thy Savior, and thy Redeemer, the mighty one of Jacob. For breath I will bring gold, and for iron I will bring silver, and for wood brass, and for stones iron. I will also make thy officers peace, and thine executors righteousness. So that means we're gonna level up. Everything's gonna be beautiful. Verse 18. Violence shall no more be heard in thy land, wasting nor destruction within thy borders, but thou shalt call thy walls salvation and thy gates praise. So after the first day that these rats set foot in a land, they've been living in war. So what does the scripture say? Let me read it again, because it might went over the head of a lot of people. Violence shall no more be heard in thy land, wasting nor destruction within thy borders, but thou shalt call thy walls salvation and thy gates praise. There you go. The sun shall be no more thy light, the light by day, neither for brightness shall the moon give light unto thee, but Yahweh shall be unto thee an everlasting light, and thy power thy glory. So Yahweh Basham Yahushai gonna give us all this knowledge continually. Mm. Thy sun shall no more go down, neither shall thy moon withdraw itself, for Yahweh shall be thine everlasting light, and the days of thy mourning shall be ended. No more tears, no more suffering, man. No more suffering. It's going to be beautiful. Thy people also shall be all righteous, so no wickedness among our people anymore. They shall inherit the land forever. Like I said before, the branch of my planting, the work of my hands, that I may be glorified. A little one shall become 1,000, and a small one a strong nation. I, Yahweh, will hasten it in this time. So, those are all cuts. That already cuts this whole idea out that these impostors are the children of Israel. Why aren't you protected? Every nation that even think evil about you is going to be perished, man. The scriptures are very clear about that, man. The fuck out of there, man. This is the book of Isaiah, it's like Ezekiel chapter 28. And verse 24, and there shall be no more a pricking briar unto the house of Israel, nor any grieving thorn of all that are around about them, that despise them, and they shall know that I am Yahweh the Most High. So everybody gonna know about the Most High, because the Most High is gonna bring the children of Israel and Israel beautiful. But smiting down, when Yahushua is coming down, he's gonna take all these kingdoms down. With the elect, with the spiritual powers, with the angels, with the chariots, it's gonna be beautiful. Those rockets, those missiles, which gonna be fired and gonna be guided by the hands of the Most High. None of them gonna miss their target, man. None of them gonna miss their target. And Babylon the Great, aka America, is gonna be a land of ashes, man. Evil spirits gonna dwell there. It's gonna be destroyed. It's gonna be beautiful. Verse 25, thus said Yahweh the Most High, when I shall have gathered the house of Israel from the people among where they are scattered. So ain't gonna be with no soldiers, and be like, oh, this law, we all have decided that these people, this blah. No, man, shut the fuck up. The Most High is gonna do it, and nobody can do nothing against it, man. Thus said Yahweh the Most High, when I shall have gathered the house of Israel from the people among whom they are scattered, and they shall be sanctified in them in the and shall be sanctified in them in the sight of the heathen, then shall they dwell in their land that I have given to my servant Jacob, and they shall dwell safely therein, and shall build houses and plant vineyards. Is that happening right now? Like I said, the first moment that they set foot right there, they've been on high alert. It's one big war zone over there. Yeah, they shall dwell with confidence when I have executed judgment upon all those that despise them round about them, and they shall know that I am Yahweh, their power. So, you still want to believe that these impostors are the children of Israel? Well, you're going to suffer along with them. There's a lot of missiles, a lot of people's names are written down on that. The chariots have a lot of laser beams that with a lot of people's names on it. You have 2/3 niggas, you have the men of the elect, who got swords, all kinds of weaponry with a lot of names of it. So, hey, time of suffering is around the corner, man. It's beautiful, man. I want to say to all the brothers, doing this work for Yahweh, Basham Yahushai, hey, keep the faith, man. We are very close, something big is about to happen, the MOTB will soon going to be made mandatory. They're very busy, with the digitalization of everything, so, hey, before we know it, we are out of here, man. So with that, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Basham Yahushai, Waharuka Kodash, a double honors to the apostles and the elders bishop of Great Millstone, and salutations to all the Akim around the world who doing this work in sincerity and the truth. So with that, I'm going to say Shalom.